Guys, the freaking PS2 is launching.
I'm Kate Patello.
And I'm Adam Sessler.
And we're outside the
Hello.
Sony store at Metreon on the very eve of the PlayStation 2 launch. Well then, let's take a closer look at the PlayStation 2 and find out what all this
I'm right here with
what
them.
these people are waiting for.
That's me. Whoa.
The hype is huge. The time has arrived.
I never had a PS2. By the way, I never had one.
Finally landed on U.S. soil. Only those lucky enough to actually get.
I mean,
their
my brother
hands on
had one, but I never
will be
really
able to see
played
if
on
the
it.
Hardware measures up to the
Like,
hype.
maybe
The
a
battle
couple
of the
of
next
times.
generation
That's it.
consoles has officially begun. There's been tons of speculation about the PlayStation 2 in the past months, even years. We do know this. It's a 128-bit, 300 megahertz game console that also plays CDs and DVDs.
And
For now, it's
DVDs?
the fastest gaming machine on the market.
What are the iconic PS2 games other than like GTA?
You can buy a multi-tap adapter or an 8 megabyte memory card.
Wow, 8
As time
megabytes.
goes
I mean,
on, other
I guess save
peripherals
files
will
wouldn't be
come
that
from
much.
Sony,
so,
including a
yeah.
hard drive and an Ethernet connector, allowing gamers to go
Where are the
online.
games?
The arrival of the PS2 is the biggest consumer electronics launch in history.
Holy.
Sony hopes to ship 3
I mean, this thing sold very well. Isn't this the most sold console ever?
Game developers have been hard at work creating games for the
Go,
new
go,
console
go, go.
since
This is a game? Alright. It's just running. Is it just tapping the... Yeah.
the American gaming market before
Honestly,
more
the
competition
graphics on the
arrives.
PS2 are still
Nintendo
pretty good,
and
aren't they?
Microsoft are watching carefully as they plan the release
Holds
of
up.
their new machines. Part of Sony's strategy is to sell the PlayStation 2
Yeah, I dig it.
And also, one system won't be the best for all people. Certain people like certain types of games that certain systems will specialize in. So don't think that just because the PlayStation 2 is your favorite, that it should be everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know what I would have enjoyed on the PS2.
Show us the games.
Coming up on
Kingdom Hearts, I guess. I think I probably would have liked it if I had played it as a kid. But I also would have ended up like one of those people, you know what I mean?
All right, guys, so what game are you most looking forward to seeing come out on the PlayStation 2?
Kessen?
Okay, here it is.
Kessen?
Battle shall decide the fate of Tokugawa.
I've never even heard of this game. Is this really...
If there's
People are
one
excited for
company that
this?
knows its
I mean,
strategy
it looks
simulation games,
cool,
it's
I guess,
Konami.
but it's...
Their first contribution to the PS2
are people that
is
into-
Kessen.
Japanese history?
You initially take the role of Ieyasu Tokugawa, leading your troops to battle against Mitsunari.
That does not
Ishida.
look... that does not look historical.
Swell of Sonata.
I need to check this out later, I feel like. Actually, let's just check it out now.
Well, here we are.
Oh, it's very cinematic, isn't it? Like, it's just... You move troops around like this. Okay, that's interesting, actually. This is all it is. Alright. Fair enough.
And there's a couple of games that are mech-oriented that are coming out for the PlayStation 2. There's Armored Core 2 and Gun Griffin Blaze.
What? This looks cool. Man, now I actually wish I had a PS2. I need to get one right now.
It's just another day of sweating it out in your favorite mech. Game Art's
my
Gun Griffin
God.
Blaze is out for the PS2. Gun Griffin Blaze promises to be both fun and strategic without burdening the player with much realism.
No realism. I mean, so far, I'm kind of like... I like the robot game, the Kessen, and that's about it.
GameSpot TV here, waiting for the PS2.
Yes, I've been looking forward to Time Splitters on PlayStation 2.
Oh,
I
that-
played
Time
a lot
Splitters.
Of 007 on the Nintendo 64, and seeing it's from the same group of programmers, I thought the gameplay on it was
Man,
awesome.
he's with it.
The
He
multiplayer
knows
is
what's
one of
up.
one of the greatest things I really like about it. It's great having 4 people playing on the same time.
Without much further ado, let's look at Time Splitters.
This is... Oh yeah, this is the first one. I never played this one. But even this looks kind of fine. Looks kind of cool.
Time Splitters, a first-person shooter, adopts the aesthetics of B-movies, which means kooky characters abound. The game also includes a level editor. Arenas with up
Oh,
to
they
8
had-
floors can be constructed, and there are a variety of texture sets with which to decorate the arenas.
I thought they only had that in the second one, or
Every
that
console
started with
needs a
it.
good
That's
shoot 'em up
amazing they
game.
had it right
Time
from the
Splitters
first one.
provides the PS2 just that.
Oh, yes, we do. Now, check it out. Look what he has right here. A blue bracelet. This means he is, in fact, getting a PlayStation 2. So why do you want DOA 2 hardcore so much?
Because for one thing, they added more polygon counts that make it smoother.
Oh man.
Anti-alias is intact. And I love
Anti-alias.
the motion capture
Motion.
demonstrations they did just for PS.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And all the new stages are totally awesome. I've got a bunch of them on tape, so let's take a look right here.
Whoa. Jesus.
Dead or
Hardcore.
Alive 2 fans rejoice. with everything from an arcade-style story mode to a Tekken-like.
Not really my kind of game. This is the kind of stuff I played
the fighting
casually,
in TOA2
but
Hardcore is the same in
never
both
been
Japanese
huge from the
and
fighting
US
stuff.
versions. Game features amazing motion, spectacular lighting effects, and plenty of...
What's it gonna do about Meerkat?
Now we have Madden 2001 for the PlayStation 2, which has definitely taken it one step higher. On the whole, Madden 2001
You look so real.
follows the same...
Oh, never mind, I guess. Just cut out?
Welcome back to GameSpot
Okay, we're
TV,
back.
PlayStation 2 night in San Francisco. As you can see, it's starting to happen. They're letting the people in the doors to finally get their PlayStation 2.
You didn't even get to see one. I mean, I was not interested in that game, to be fair. I'm kind of glad it's over, but I didn't even get to see one piece of footage from that game. Alright, moving on.
SSX.
Something maybe I would have had fun with
One of the
this.
major differences between SSX and
I mean, I
previous
did like
snowboarding
Snowboard
games
Kids.
is how
It's
well
probably, I don't know,
balances
a
racing
much
and
worse
performing
version
tricks.
of this. I don't
The game
know.
awards points and an adrenaline boost for the tricks you do.
Oh, my chickens. Can you guys hear my chickens?
Okay, as you can tell by all this
PS2
noise
looks
behind us,
amazing.
we are just moments away from all these folks being able to get in and get those PlayStation 2s.
Yeah,
In the
let's get
meantime,
'em.
Let's take a look at the intro of the week.
Anime? What is this? Why is there Loch Ness? I have absolutely no clue what this is. What is this? Godzilla?
We wanted to make sure that the PlayStation is, number one, very future-proof in terms of how people enjoy their software, whether it's packaged media or whether it's through some sort of network connectivity or downloads.
I mean, he
There's
definitely
going to be a
succeeded
variety
at
of
his
things that,
job.
everybody can do.
It was a
whether
huge
it's,
success,
exchanging
wasn't it?
information.
Most sold PS2 games are Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, Final Fantasy, Metal Gear. Yeah, I guess there's nothing that really won me over. That's all I associate the PS2 with. Even through then, I was a Nintendo fan, but I was beginning to, even wane on that. I was moving on to PC by then.
Well, that's it for this current show, although if you think we're going home and going to bed now, you're totally nuts. So just for the moment, game over.
I'm not I'm not even convinced. Are these really the launch titles? Huh. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I assume it did well at launch. I don't actually know. I guess that is kind of strange to me almost. It's like, I mean, it's not really. It's just these games don't really appeal to me, but I can understand the mass appeal. That's basically it. I mean, Final Fantasy, I would have maybe tried out. If I had a PS2, I would have tried it out. And Kingdom Hearts, sure. But what would have convinced me to buy the PS2? I can't think of anything. That said, I don't say it's a bad console, of course. And I had a PS3, of course. And I did enjoy that one quite a bit. Because the PS3, I mean, that was kind of the same thing. I think maybe Uncharted was actually the thing that kind of won me over. I was kind of like, oh, this is interesting. And I played Final Fantasy 13 on that, so there you go. And Little Big Planet. Yeah, it actually had a lot of good games. Am I crazy for saying that? Launch elicited critical acclaim and strong sales. Yeah, there you go. People were won over. I don't know how to end this video. No, I just wanted to. I saw that was a video and I thought, oh, it might be interesting to watch. I don't know. Oh, Mario Kart Direct is happening now. Maybe is that what I'm gonna do next? I don't know, man. Oh, I just randomly clicked on Twitch. I had no clue. No, I'm not gonna move on from the PS2 launch to a Nintendo Mario Kart Direct. What am I, insane? What did we learn here today? Well, we learned history. What a precious thing. Retro games, love them. Okay, here I guess here is my question. I've actually been interested in like collecting retro games lately. And I don't say that as like, oh, I want to collect like a massive collection. I want to collect like specific things like handheld consoles and some games and whatnot. It's mostly Pokemon. I guess that's basically what it comes down to. And there's nothing on the PS2 where I feel like now I'm like, ah, man, this feels like a bad idea. I should not be having the Twitch chat play in the background. There's nothing on the PS2 where I'm like, oh man, I gotta get it. I gotta get it now. I have like Final Fantasy X on Steam. And I don't think that's a sign of a bad console. I mean, I think that is almost the ideal situation, right? Where it's like, now it's like I kind of want to play Nintendo games on original hardware because they're just not available, and I don't think that's good. I think that's like the worst case scenario. It is, of course, like interesting, and of course I want to collect them in like Japanese so I can like practice Japanese and study that more properly. And I don't think I have a conclusive answer to this. I don't think there is a real answer to this where I'm like, this is what you gotta do. It's more an observation of how things have changed over time, right? How things have come and gone, and what does this mean for the future? And I think, you know, this was, you know, first sign of things going digital in a way, almost. Like, the convenience won in the end. My feet look so weird. I really, you know, I didn't want to mention this, but the legs and feet that I have. I mean, this was never meant to, you know, be used like an avatar. You know, it was only a doodle. So there you go. PS2.